Or in India, it's a whole nother day. But today is the 2nd of May 2022 as we kick off 1 month of celebrating. Yes, we're celebrating a month long, 20 years of God's goodness to us, God's faithfulness. And of course, we couldn't do it without you, our faithful friends, our faithful partners. So on behalf of Team ITNAC, I'm Team Lead Avenel Hector Joseph, thanking you for having journeyed with us for the last 20 years. And what a ride it has been. Indeed, it has been a ride. And one of the things that you're going to see us talking a lot about during this month is the whole concept of Ebenezer. Ebenezer. Yes, it might sound unfamiliar, or maybe you have heard the term before. If you grew up in church, you probably know the song, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. And in that song, the author speaks of Ebenezer. But it's such a critical thing in the life of every Christian, or at least it should be. And ITNAC has come such a long way. And the other day I was looking at something, and the verse spoke to the fact about the generation. It said, and there arose a generation that knew not God. Because what happened is that when God took the Israelites out of Israel and he took them through the journey and they got to the promised land and they saw mighty miracles. I mean, they saw the Jordan water pile up. They saw the Red Sea parted. They see water come from rocks. They saw amazing miracles. And then that generation died and a new generation arose. And the Bible says there arose a generation that knew not God. In other words, this new generation, they didn't know about the power and the might and the awesome things that God has done. But what God said to the first generation was that they should put a stone. And God is a memorial God, a God that puts things so as to remember. And so one of the things that we want to do in this 20th year celebration is to take you back, to let you know that, when you pass through St. James and you see that 47 Bombay Street, a $2 million building was purchased in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic. When you come down the road, you see the upstairs building that we are renting. You swing out, you take a right and you get on down Nizam and turn on Anderson and you see another multi-million story building that we have bought and our office across the road. Or you drive up a 2 block and you see the large car park, or you journey to Port of Spain and you see the City Outreach Center property land that is being thing, or you take another journey for our safe house. You think, wow, they're probably just lucky people. They're probably hard workers. We're not lucky. Yes, we're hard workers. But more important, it's because of the miracle of God. And so we want to make sure that in all that we do, we continue to tell the story so that there will never be a time that the story of ITNAC is told, that we do not boast in our God. We do not say, Ebenezer, hitherto has the Lord been our help. And we always want to say in everything, it's not about us. Yes, where there is no people, the vision would perish. And had it not been because of all the faithful members that we have had over the last 20 years, we will not be here. We're talking a lot about personal sacrifices. And tonight, we're going to hear from Tia Marie, one of those members. So tonight is the launch, but for the next couple weekends, it's a holiday here in Trinidad, either the Friday or the Saturday week, or even Sunday. We let you know which day. We're going to take you a journey down. You chat with different members and you hear, as you see, I'm wearing my jersey, Sailing for the Cause, okay? It's one of the big fundraisers that we have this month, and we have our Thanksgiving service. So we're going to tell you all about how you can be a part of our 20th celebration. Ebenezer, it's a place where God chose the Israelites after they had come out from that amazing battle when he showed his might and his power. They were to put a stone, erect a stone. It simply means, it has a more profound meaning, but in its simplest sense, it says Ebenezer, the stone of help. Indeed, Jehovah God is the stone, our rock of help. And so we have one of our very dear friends, Jay Prince, with us. So Jay's going to come and sing a song for us. He's going to be sailing with us on the 30th of May. I'm going to be talking about the why. In ITNAC, there's a why, right? There's a why. There's a what we're doing, why we're doing it, the cause, and of course the who is always Jesus Christ. So tonight we want to remember the 3 W's. Why we do it, who we do it, and what we're doing, right? The who, of course, is the most important thing. So pandemic, oil price hikes, earthquakes, literally storms, we are there. The 3 W's, who, what, and why. So I just want to bring my boy, Jay. Did I say Jay? Jay Prince? Yeah. Jay is coming up, and we come back and tell you why we're doing this Ebenezer as we launch off 1 month of celebration starting from tonight, and we go throughout online, virtual, and actual physical events, and then we end on the 5th of June in Tobago. Cool. So we're going to hear from Jay in a little bit. And we just want to let you know, as we're talking, while we're waiting for Jay Prince to come, as we're talking about sailing for the cause, you don't want to miss it. In fact, it is, I don't know if there have been any other gospel cruises as yet since the opening up of events in Trinidad and Tobago. So maybe we might be first, or we'll be one of the earlier ones. Today is the 2nd of May. We were supposed to end on the 30th of April, but we gave you some extra days, this being a holiday weekend in Trinidad and Tobago. So you can still get your tickets for $200 up till tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day to get your tickets for $200. After that, it's $250. And you're getting a bottle of water, you're getting a juice or a soda, you're getting a refreshments box. And the first 3 crews, right? So when you buy 9 tickets, you get your 10 tickets free. But the first 3 crews, they are getting a t-shirt branded. So we have the Love Until crew. They already booked their t-shirts. So they're the first crew. The second crew, it's kind of big. They're like about 15 of them. I think that is Soul Savers for You or something. I'll get a name before the night is done. So we have room for one more crew. So you, wherever you are, you have a bunch of friends, call in. We have some numbers and we want to give you the numbers as you are listening to this project. You know, you want to make a donation. If you are in the US, you can do online. Okay, that's at the Cashapp. And the Cashapp is the $ is there not a cause. So ISTHEREACAUSE, right? Is there not a cause? So you can go online if you're in the US or even Canada or England, and you can do Cashapp. We also have PayPal, and where PayPal is coming through our US partners, Legacy Makers. So Legacy Makers, you can go to PayPal and you can do your account there with PayPal. And the numbers that you can call even as we speak, they are waiting there to answer any questions that you may have. You can call Odessa. Okay, call Odessa. I'm going to give you Odessa's number. Odessa is 715-6221. 715-6221. So call now as you're viewing and say, listen, I want to book my ticket tonight because I want to get that whole $50 off. Or if you have your crew and you want to book your 10 tickets, and people in the East, you can go to Living Legacy Pharmacy, King Street in Arima. You can go to the Divine Encounter Kingdom Supermarket there in Dabadee. There are tickets there as well. South Forks, you can go to Better Value. And in the East, coming near Lower East, near to Port of Spain, we have our friends there. Furniture House, you can get your tickets there at Prince Street. Also, they have a branch at Prince Street. Yep, that's between Frederick and Henry Street. So you can get your tickets there for the Sailing for the Cause, right? So call now 715-6221. And Chris J, he's at the office on Week Street, Monday to Friday between 9:30 and 1:30 p.m. So go there and get your tickets. So you're watching the online launch, the virtual launch of our 20th anniversary celebration with the theme Ebenezer. Hitherto, the Lord has been our help. He is our help in times past. He is our help in the present, and we have the assurance that He is going to be our help in times to come. I'm so excited. 20 years is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. We've seen so many things that could have broken us, but yet still we're standing here only because, there's a song said, only because He made a way. And on the 15th, I'm talking until my boy Jay come. Get your calendar. On the 15th of May, yes, the 15th of May, Sunday the 15th of May at 5 p.m. We meet on the Western Main Road, upstairs Florissant. You can also call those numbers that we give. It's a free event, but we just want to have reservations, okay, so that we can know who's coming, COVID numbers, and to be able to prepare for you with, refreshments and stuff. It's a nice little dress up, a little shingling ding. We're gonna be addressed by the Minister of Social Development, and our featured speaker would be Apostle Claudius Estrada, and we'll be honoring some people who have been very instrumental in this journey as we've journeyed throughout the nations of the earth. And of course, we are not exaggerating. Literally, ITNAC is a global relief agency started right here in Trinidad. So Sunday the 15th, we're going to come together, a time to give God thanks and celebrate. On the 21st, we head to Maloney. That's where it all began. But I see my boy Jay Prince, he ready, so I'm going to just exit and then I'll be back. In the meantime, please call any of the numbers that we gave you, or you can call 394-2042, 394-2042 to book.
A shooby doop doop dooba doobay. Hey, somebody say whoa yeah. Say whoa yeah. Say whoa yeah. Listen. Hey, you see me and you never will know all the pain that I'm going through. one thing that I want to do. Live in truth and serve me Father. Hey, hey, hey. So I fight, me go fight like Gideon. To hold the faith and keep my head strong. Oh Lord, but the devil is a roaring lion, trying to keep my feet out of Zion. So make me more like you, Father, make me more like you. Oh no, make me more like you. Oh Jesus, make me more like you. So when they sing at them, sing again. Shooby-dooby-doop. Do-wop, do-wop, shooby-dooby-doop. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doop. Hey, do-wop, do-wop, shoob, 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 shooby-doop, shooby-dooby-doop. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doop. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doop. What now, 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 now? Listen, in the concrete jungle, I'm living my life. Some evilous people, like a me them war fight. Look like some of them walk coof. So what you do? I got to retire upon my knees in prayer for the grabulous brute. More like you, Father, make me more like you. Oh no, make me more like you. Oh Jesus, make me more like you. So when they sing at them sing again, shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, do-wop, shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. Hey, do-wop, do-wop, shoob, 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 shooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. What now, 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 now? Have we trials and temptation? Is there trouble everywhere? We should never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer and make me more like you. Make me more like you. Oh now, make me more like you. Oh Jesus, make me more like you. So when they sing at them sing again. Shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, do-wop, shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. Hey, do-wop, do-wop, shoob, 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 shooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. Do-wop, 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 shooby-dooby-doo. One now, 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 now. Hey, more like you. Father, make me more like you. One now, make me more like you. Oh Jesus, make me more like you. Good night, everybody. But you know we're here for a cause. We sitting for a cause. I need you to call the number. This is action over talk. Run the next track one time. Ah yeah. I come to tell you how my God is. Goodo, 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 goode. My God is goodo, 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 goode. Oh Lord, anything you want, Him can do. Anything you want, God do. He can do anything you want, God do. Him can do anything you want, God. My God is goodo, goode. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is goodo, goode. He's so good to me. I was once a sinner, wrapped up in sin. Up came a man and I let him in. He take away my iniquity and he take my shame. Now I'm so proud that I'm born again. My God is goodo, 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 goodo. My God is goodo, good oh, hey, he's so good to me, oh Lord. Anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God do, he can do. Anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God. My God is good, oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good, oh, good eh. He's so. I was once a smoker, wrapped up and bound. My life and my health, it was pulling down. One day God decided that He going to take it from me. Oh yeah, now I can shout out loud of the victory. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh. Good oh, hey, he's so good to me, oh Lord. Anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God do, he can do. Anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh. You save me from the fire, really. Oh Lord, you save me. That is why I sing and say, God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good eh. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good eh. Oh Lord, anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God do, he can do. Anything you want, God do, him can do. Anything you want, God. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh. Hey, he's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh. Hey, he's so good to me, oh Lord. Anything you want, God do. Anything you want, God do. Anything you want, God do. Anything you want, God. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good eh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh. My God is good oh, good oh. He's so good to me, Lord. My God is good oh, good oh, good oh, good oh, hey, good oh, good oh, hey. He's so good to me, oh Lord. So I wanted to take this right now. I wanted to take up all your phone and I wanted to dial the number. I wanted to dial the number and purchase your tickets, lock off your ticket, reserve your tickets, because this is for a good cause. This is all for the City Outreach Center. It have so much of people hurting, so much of people need help, so much of people need support. And just by your little contribution, you can contribute to somebody's life being turned around, to somebody getting some kind of support and salvation. You ready? Give me the track again. Get them. Oh gosh. Ah yeah. See me through, Lord Jesus, see me through. Hey, see me through, Lord Jesus, see me through. As we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step, we trot to Zion. Walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt, straight to the promised land. Walk the heavenly road. If you walking with me, then I know you will see that my God, He has given us the authority to trample upon the devil. When him try shake, we level. And in the name of Jesus, all them demons have to flee. When we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step, we trot to Zion. Walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt, straight to the promised land. Walk the heavenly road. Hey, when you're walking, don't murmur. When you're walking, don't complain. When you're walking, if the valley get dark with evil, just walk in a faith. Keep your eyes on Jesus and you will walk on water. In the midst of the perilous storm, you'll smile in the face of disaster. As we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step, we trot to Zion. Walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt, straight to the promised land. If you walk in with me, then I know you will see that my God, He has given us the authority to trample upon the devil. When them try shake, we level. And in the name of Jesus, all them demons have to flee. When we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step, with your toes high and walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt straight to the promised land. Walk the heavenly road. Hey, see me through, Lord Jesus, see me through. Hey, see me through, Lord Jesus, see me through. For it's a long way to go and a victory to behold. Every hour, see me through. As we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step with your toes high and walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt straight to the promised land. Walk the heavenly road. If you walk in with me, then I know you will see that my God, He has given us the authority to trample upon the devil. When him try shake, we level. And in the name of Jesus, all them demons have to flee. When we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. How you walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step with your toes high and walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt straight to the promised land. Walk the heavenly road. Hey, walk the road, 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 heavenly road, walk the 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 road. Hey, hey, take out your phone right now. No, take out your phone right now. No, dial the number now. No, dial the number now. No, reserve 5 tickets, reserve 10 tickets, reserve 2 tickets. No. Walk the road, walk the road, walk the road. When we walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. We walk the road, the heavenly road. Walk the heavenly road. Children, step by step we trod to Zion. Walk the heavenly road. Out of Egypt straight to the promised land. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Passengers for flight 777. This is the final call. Fresh off the jet, man, a jet setter. Not of this world, my jet better. Them talk, them dead, my God get up. Yeshua, I send drone, done set up. Some press like a color with the stars with the mark. Flight for take off on a light for the dark. We till we reach to the pearl if it don't tonight. See I'm a fly, but me toes if it don't. Jesus, give with the remedy. My ticket book eternally. Since me I step in personally, I'm getting ready to fly. Jesus, give with the remedy. My ticket book eternally. Since me I step in personally, I'm getting ready to fly.
Well, that was our boy J Prince. We say our boy because the last couple of months, as we have journeyed on something called the Love Caravan that has taken us through the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago, literally sharing love, sharing hope. You know, we do burgers on the spot, hot dogs on the spot, and J Prince has been a staple, so to speak. If it's a one artist, one minister, one man, is J Prince, and he's not there just let me just do some songs. He really get into what he's doing, and he feels the pulse of the community, and he really connects. So we thank God for, as we say, man like J Prince, you know. Come, babes. Right? Yeah, we thank God for J Prince and the input and the contribution that he has really put. Feeling, as I said, the pulse of the community. So we're celebrating 20. We are online launching, sailing for the cause, and J Prince, of course, he is going to be on board the Point Loma with us. So we're going to hear from Chris, who is one of the team leads of ITNAC Is There Another Cause. We just want to give you some numbers that you can call. we said that you can call Odessa at 715-6221. That's 715-6221. If you ask your questions in the comments, Sharon or rather Nikita Jones, she is there and she will answer your questions. You can look in the comments of the live, and you will also see the different places that you can go and get your tickets. I want to give you Sharon's number also, in case when you call it's busy. You can just send a text. You can send a WhatsApp. If you want to make a contribution, we can tell you how to do that also. So Sharon is on Digicel, the Red Network. No free advertising. 361-2609. So 361-2609. Over to you before we hear from Tia.
Yes, and good evening to everyone. I'm Christopher Joseph. I'm known as Chris J. I'm also known as Avenel husband. Lately, I'm Imara's daddy and Christoph daddy. All right. And we are here to encourage you to partner with us. Why is partnering so important? Because we do not know who you know. And we want to reach as many people as possible with the love of Christ through our social initiatives. And we want to say thank you so much to all those who have partnered with us throughout the years. 20 years is a long time. And I normally would liken the ITNAC, the istherenotacause journey, to that of traveling in a maxi. The destination for everybody is different, right? But we are all in this vehicle, and sometimes you sit down next to somebody, you enjoy the conversation, you like the company, boom, you reach the stop, they have to go. You feel a bit sad, but they have reached their destination, all right? And we continue going. Maybe your stop is the last stop on the journey. And many of us, for our team members, we are still on the journey. Many have gone on to do great things. Many have gone on to be with the Lord as well. And it is what this is one of the reasons why we are here this evening, because of the Keisha Edwards outreach. All right, Keisha is somebody who was very dear to both of us. I actually knew Keisha before I met Avenel. And if you know Keisha, she's bubbly and she had a heart for people. And we want to remember her and honor her legacy by doing this. How can you help us honor her legacy? You can do so by purchasing a ticket. Where's a ticket? If you look on this screen, if you're looking on screen right now, yes, on the bottom left-hand corner, yes, right here, yes, point, you can point, yeah, right here, that ticket, all right, by purchasing that ticket for sailing for the cause, the money that you're spending on that ticket will be a drop in a bucket to make a difference in the life of someone.
But it will make a difference.
But it makes a difference. You understand? We don't discriminate. It could be $5, $10, $20. I remember we had an initiative. Your 20 can do plenty.
Yes.
And believe you me, it did plenty. So why not call those numbers? You're going to get the numbers again. Avenel is going to give you the numbers. And call. Purchase a ticket. Even if you're saying the boat ride is not your thing.
Yeah, because, we have, when I say big blessings to Simone Duncan, all the way in the U.S.
Serious?
Before we even
the international Trini?
Yes,
all
the
right,
international Trini. Oh, you see Simone Duncan. Simone Charles.
Well, she's an international Trini.
Yeah, she's an international Trini. And before we even began the live, she already went on the Cashapp. That's Cashapp, $ istherenotacause.
Wow.
And she put $60 US, which is to purchase two tickets.
Thank you so much,
that
Simone.
2 persons can go. So, you might not be the boat ride type of person, right? And let me tell you something. It's not boat rides. If you've ever been on our boat rides are lit, okay? In 2014, the Point Wilma said that we were one of the best boat rides, if not the best boat ride. That's secular people saying how good the boat ride was. And in addition to J Prince, who we heard from this evening, we're going to have Mr. Terrence Baines, Pastor Terrence Baines, Brandon Bess, Sean Daniel, Michael Raymond, Candice Raymond, Sherman John, Blessed Messenger, and the DJ this evening is DJ Steven. We're going to be hearing from DJ Christchild from Versatile, and the MC is going to be Wendell, and Wendell is a rat. So we have got a lot in store for you, and you get a complimentary drink, a tea plate, and a bottle of water, and you can bring your cooler, not the big not the big coffin cooler, right?
Coffin cooler.
No,
okay.
not the big coffin cooler. A reasonable size cooler with your drinks, okay? So all of this, and you're making an investment. So if you haven't seen the videos with our children, telling you that we're giving you an extra 2 days to get your ticket at 200.
2 extra days.
Yeah.
2 extra days. So why not call now the numbers 361 361-2609. 361-2609. 306-3359. Now we have a little internal competition, right? Which one of the team members could sell the most tickets? So if all they love Chris J the way, or they say all they love Chris J, I will be at Week Street at the admin office. Come and buy tickets from.
I don't believe
me.
this is low.
Buy tickets from me.
I don't believe this boy, this gentleman is doing this. Trying to come on the general live of the team and try to cheat and win the tickets. But so be it. I never knew it to be that kind of man, boy.
No, we want to sell as many tickets as possible.
Yes,
That's the
we
bottom
do.
line.
We
And
do.
why do we want to sell as many tickets as possible? Because we want to raise as much funds as possible.
Yes.
Because the more funds we raise, the more we can do. And trust me, the funds don't go to any one person.
Mm-hmm.
It goes towards the initiatives that ITNAC has. And if you have been following us via our social media pages, you know what we are about and what we intend to do. We want to do many things, but we can't do it without your help. So we are encouraging you to partner with us so that we can make a difference one life at a time.
Yes, so that's Sailing for the Cause. The t-shirt is actually, you can see my phone? No, you can't. Okay. T-shirt, it has, the anchor is red and, black. It's really a nice t-shirt. So we have 2 crews so far who've booked their t-shirts. The Love Until crew coming out of Laventille.
Nice.
Love Until. And coming from Central. Oh gosh, I need to find out from Roshni what is her thing before the night. Roshni, if you're on the live, you got to tell us what's your crew name, right? So they are 15 strong. So there's room for one more crew to get their t-shirts free. So you're buying 9, you're getting 1 ticket free, and the third crew will get their t-shirts. So that's on the 30th of May. It's arrival day, Indian arrival day. Aboard the Point Loma, we board at 2. We sail from 3 to 6, and we're boarding at Peaks Marine in Shagarama. So it's going to be a fun time, a great time, and the cause is a good one. We're talking City Outreach Center.
Yes.
And, people say, what's the City Outreach Center? Well, this is our 20th year, as we've said over and over for the evening. We're kicking off the celebrations. And I don't know if to laugh, I don't know if to cry, because I'm so happy that God has, chosen these little crazy people. The Bible says that notice, not many wise, not many noble, but God takes the foolish things to confound the wise. And ITNAC, I think, babes, is one of those foolish things that God has taken to confound the wise. The projects that we've been able to manage, Kenya, we have properties. We have a property in Kenya. We have a prime piece of land in Nairobi, in the city of Kenya, just in the periphery of the airport, right? We have Haiti. We have a number of properties in Haiti, schools. We've done children's homes, micro enterprise. We were key in the relief in Bahamas. We were in Louisiana, Grenada, St. Vincent. You can go span through the Caribbean, Jamaica. Just go St. Lucia, the Children's Literacy Program. We have literally spanned the globe. And God has been able to do amazing things in us, with us, and through us. But the City Outreach Center is very, very important. For the 20 years of our existence, wherever we have been, those that are desperate, those that are in need have found us without us advertising. And, on Charlotte Street, babes, you remember that the guys will come. They will come for clothes. They come for a new t-shirt. And some they just go in the bathroom. They change their clothes. We don't have a shower. Put on a clean set of clothes. On, as the Jamaicans say, clean clothes upon dirty body. And unfortunately, during the last 3 years with the pandemic from 2020, what we've seen is a growing number of persons who are homeless, moms with children, sleeping in cars, sleeping at the sides of the road, sleeping in pavilions, and a shower, a basic thing, a shower. People want to get a job, but you can't go for a job. If you show up at a place for a job, you guys have how much qualifications if you're not smelling good, if you're not shaven, right? The odds are stacked against you. So the City Outreach Center will be in the city. That's where we've purchased the land, and we thank God again for making a way for us. And there will be showers. Persons can come, they can get a shower. We'll have barbers, volunteering their time from time to time, give them a shave, a haircut, meals, a change of clothes. There's so many things that God has put on our hearts to do. But this particular project, the City Outreach Project, right? So we want you to support the project. While you are listening, you've got online, you've got online banking. You can call the numbers that we will give you. And if you, FCB, if you go to our social media pages, you're going to see all our banking information. First Citizens Bank, Republic Bank. Make your contribution online. All our friends overseas, there's Cashapp. There's PayPal. Of course, you can always Western Union. So the City Outreach, and we do have what I believe could be the first mobile soup kitchen in Trinidad and Tobago. So the mobile kitchen, what we're doing is that the city outreach is a very big project, but we want to start in phases, so to speak. So we are going to use the mobile kitchen initially as the kitchen for the city outreach center until the center has its own kitchen. So during the week and when the city outreach center is open, the kitchen will be the mobile food kitchen, and then we will build and expand. And that's right there in East Port of Spain. So when you buy a ticket for $200, if you don't meet the deadline and you buy one for $250, or you just say, Avi, I'm going to write a check for $20,000, or I know somebody who does retrofitted containers, and I'm going to give you guys the container with the bathrooms and the showers. You never know who's watching. For $100,000, you're going to make a difference. You're going to help somebody have dignity, a sense of self-worth, have a shower when the day come. They can go, they can look for a job, even, get short-term thing. And well, we do transition housing.
Yes.
Right? But those facilities are always filled. There's never enough room. And we've also just purchased a safe house, which we can't go into too much details because, of course, if we give more details, it's not going to be a safe house anymore.
So people will often ask us, why so much? Is all they want to stop? Why not stop? Or why are you going in this particular area or that particular area? I shared something on the radio today. We went to an event, our daughter Imara and I went to an event, and the hall was dark, and the spotlights were on the stage. And Daniel was on the stage, and he was singing. He asked everybody to put on the light on their phone. And it was amazing to see that the hall that was once dark was illuminated by the lights from these small cell phones. And I just want to share a little bit of something I shared earlier. Darkness cannot prevent light from shining. Even the smallest light can enlighten a dark place, like a single candle. When current gone, or when you get cut. We have been there, so don't worry. We have been cut before. So, when you light a candle, in the depths of a pitch black cave, just one candle can make a difference. In the beginning, Genesis tells us darkness was on the face of the deep. That physical darkness was dispelled by the creation of the heavenly lights. All right? The Apostle John builds on that theme to talk about the dispelling of spiritual darkness when Jesus came into the world. Jesus said he was the light of the world, then told us we are as well. So where we go, we want to be salt and light. So why do we have this property? Why do we want a safe house? So that we can be salt and light. We don't just want to tell somebody, hey, get out of that situation. We want, when you get out of that situation, we have a safe place for you to be, to refresh, to recoup, and to rebuild your life. We want to shine that light. We want to encourage you to shine your light as well. So your light matters in this dark world. Our light matters in this dark world. When we go into a place that may seem dark or heavy, we want to shine the light of Christ. We want to make that difference. And we can make that difference with your help. So I want to leave with you this quote by V. Raymond Edmond. And it says, never doubt in the dark what God told you in the light. Never doubt in the dark what God told you in the light. And many times we have projects, we have deadlines, and we're not seeing the financial support. We're not seeing the partnership. And that spirit of doubt might want to come in. But you know what? God has always come through for Team ITNAC. And I want that to be an encouragement for you. You may have things before the Lord. You're not seeing the support. You have your Facebook Live and you're not seeing the million comments. You're not seeing the million pledges or the number of contributions via the Cashapp. Trust me, we have been there. But God has always been glorified. He has always gotten the glory through each and every initiative, each and every project. So we are embarking on yet another initiative, the City Outreach. It is not one thing. It is an amalgamation of various things. And we need your help. Why not partner with us? Why not? That's the question. Why not partner with us so that we can make that difference, right? So for those of you overseas, you have Cashapp, istherenotacause. Online banking, we bank with First Citizens Bank. The account number is 1660410. And if you're looking at me now, I want you to purchase the ticket. You see the ticket? Yes, purchase this ticket. All right, purchase this ticket for the boat ride, the Sailing for the Cause boat ride. You're not into sailing or boat rides? Buy the ticket, give it to somebody else who will appreciate it, all right? Right now, I just want to appreciate my wife, Avenel, as well, for her heart and for all that she has done. Many times, I know it has been tough for her, but giving up has never been an option. You know, the vision that God has given her has always been something that she carries with a passion, and she has seen it through to the end many times. She's the first to be there, the last to leave, and I just want to appreciate Avenel and the team, the board, the entire team, all the volunteers. They work very, very hard to ensure that the mission is accomplished. We have a new mission. We want it to be accomplished, and it will be accomplished with your help. So thank you very much. And from my heart, I just want to say, buy your tickets from me in the admin building this week, right? Buy your tickets from me in the admin building, right? Week Street in St. James, all right? So I am going to take my leave. We're gonna have much more in store. We have one of our volunteers who's going to share her heart as well. So thank you so much. Share the live. You can go on our YouTube page, Is There Not a Cause? Share the live via our Facebook page, Is There Not a Cause as well. And thank you so much for your partnership. You smiling? We smiling?
What?
We have to say something still. Sailing for the cause. Sailing for the cause.
Weekend. Oh.
Hello, good evening. So we're back. Yes, and you're watching the virtual launch, our 20th anniversary of ITNAC. 20 years. Yeah, that's a long time. That's 2 decades. And today, the 2nd of May, 2022, we also want to remember a dear friend who has, been a great supporter of ITNAC. My dear friend, my little baby brother, as I used to call him. He used to call me Big Sis Jamie Thomas. Lots of love going on to Keisha Thomas in a very special way, and the rest of the family. And we pray God continue to keep you. They love 107 family and all of Jamie's friends. He was really a man of impact. He would allow ITNAC to be a part of many of his events. And way back in the days, I don't know many of you remember Can Cause. Jamie was the MC and one of the main persons who hosted that event for him. So we do miss him, but we remember him fondly. What a man, what a legacy. And you're watching our virtual launch, 1 month of celebration here this evening. 20 years of making a difference, one life at a time. And it sounds cute, it sounds like a cliche, but we can literally tell you thousands of stories of persons whose lives we have impacted in very strong and very definite ways. Even when we go, we of ourselves, we are surprised sometimes that it's not just about who we go to, but what we become as we are out there giving. And of course, we're promoting Sailing for the Cause in this as part of our 20th anniversary celebrations on the 30th of May. Get your ticket. Okay, don't be left out. Get up to tomorrow for 200, and all the proceeds go to City Outreach Center. And we are very passionate about all of our initiatives. And here is one of our team members, our volunteers, Tia Maria. No, not the drink. Hi, Tia.
Hi. Good night, everyone.
Yes.
Welcome. Thanks for being on the live with us.
Yes, Tia is always smiling. So, Tia, this might be kind of obvious question, but I realize I never even asked you. What made you choose ITNAC?
Well, to be honest, I had not too long finished a missionary or discipleship program with Youth with a Mission. Yes. And a friend of mine, she actually was volunteering with you guys. And, I was kind of like, looking around for other organizations that I can, give my time to and, just share and, be a blessing to. And she was like, well, let's just go ITNAC and see what what they're about. She's telling me to encourage me. And I went and I was blown away. And that was almost 6 years ago.
Yes, I remember. That's about 2015. Actually, it's more.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about 7 years,
and
I remember.
I'm still here.
Yes, you remember the first time you came
Yeah.
on Charlotte Street. Yes. So what has the journey been for you? I know that you've been to Bahamas
Yes, and Venezuela.
and Venezuela.
With
So
ITNAC,
share,
yes.
share.
Well, to be honest, going to Bahamas was really unexpected because, seeing and hearing is different. And when I went to Bahamas with the team and just hearing the person's testimony over there, it was like, wow, very heart-wrenching. And just seeing the appreciation of the people, just having ITNAC there and us being able to be a blessing to them and in whatever tangible way, it really was like, wow, to hear person's testimony when they lost everything and how persons from just out of nowhere came to their aid, persons lost families, and it's really, really hard to just envision something, but to actually be in it is completely different. And I really felt their pain and, just their gratitude by us as a team being there in the Bahamas. So it really did change my life.
Yes, if you're wondering what happened, that was Hurricane Dorian in the
Yes.
Bahamas. And, I think what for me, what really touched me there was we've been to many disasters, but a lot of the
Yes.
people that we came into, they were Haitians.
Yes.
They were aliens. So
Yes.
it's just imagine like, let's imagine, God forbid, there's a disaster in Trinidad, how it will impact the Venezuelans because they won't have the family support and the social services of the government.
Yes.
So they were really glad that we came.
Yeah.
But outside of, after we left Bahamas, early 2020, we went into the pandemic. How has that journey been for you
Wow.
here at home?
To be honest with you, there's a lot of different debates about whether Trinidad experiencing, they would say poverty and so on. But from my personal experience, seeing where some persons live and the hardship that persons have to endure in Trinidad and Tobago, it was like an eye-opener. Because even though persons say, yes, there's no poverty or probably minimum, that's not true. I have experienced it myself going in different places, and with Team ITNAC, some persons don't have any electricity. Imagine in 2022, no running water. No food for their children. Imagine your child going to bed hungry saying, Mommy, what are we eating tonight? So these are some of the things that we had to experience and I personally had to experience. So yeah, it was really an eye-opener. But at the same time, I was thankful that the Lord would have opened my eyes as well, because obviously I knew that there were poverty, but seeing it on this scale, it's wow. So yeah.
Yeah, like some of the things that I have seen in Trinidad and Tobago, sometimes it makes me shake myself. And I was like, wait, did you take a plane? Are you in, well, I can't say Guyana again because how Guyana was in 2002 to how it is now is a whole different game.
Right.
And as I said, these last couple months as we do the Love Caravan, going into communities,
Yeah.
it really does take a toll on you. How do you debrief? How do you deal with what we see or what you see on a daily basis? In addition to when not only going out, persons will come to where you are stationed because you are full-time on the organization. So
Yes.
in addition to us going out, almost every day people would find out people are coming to the door. And I know sometimes you would call me and you would say,
Yes.
Avi, there's somebody here for food, and some I'm like, oh gosh, Tia, we don't have no food. There's nothing. Everything is finished. We don't know what to do. But you are seeing that person and having to say to that person, we have no food. How do you deal with that?
Well, to be honest with you, sometimes it's very hard to turn away someone. But you know what? I believe that, even you as our leader, you would make sure you sit here, even though you don't have any, you don't like to turn away persons, unless we really don't have. I would try my very best to see what we have at ITNAC to make up something. We'll make up a small hamper or something for the person because it have times when I would say we really don't have. And just hearing the person and hearing their story, I would...
The woman who came from Palo Seco, now, if people don't know Palo Seco, she probably took about
a long
4
distance.
taxis to come here, and that's over 2 hours. And she came and she found you.
Yeah. And we couldn't send her back empty-handed. So we had to make sure, even if it's little odds and ends, to make up a hamper for this person.
And what Tia isn't saying is that sometimes Tia would say, oh gosh, Avi, I had to take, you took from your own stuff.
Yes.
Because you don't want to turn the person away.
Yes, that is true. Very correct.
And when we open the City Outreach Center,
Yes.
we will be coming back to you. And we are trusting the Lord even in our time of famine. That we will be, the City Outreach Center will be like that Goshen.
Yes.
If you read the Old Testament, the Bible said that there was famine in the land, or there was darkness in the land, but there was light in Goshen. And that's what we see. We are seeking to do with the City Outreach Center, to be a light in the midst of the darkness. And we commend people like Life and Life, Pastor Michelle Young, and the amazing work. I mean, seeing all those people line up there on a Friday, coming for hampers, getting love, getting prayed for, getting hope. So that is why we are sailing for the cause.
Yeah.
May the 30th, and Blessed Messenger, Sherman, John, Brandon, Bess, Michael Raymond, Candice Raymond. Did I say I'm missing somebody? Yes, Terrence Baines coming from Tobago.
J Prince.
J Prince, of course. We heard from tonight. And we're going to be hearing from J Prince celebrate, and 3 DJs, Christ Child, DJ Steven, and DJ Versatile. So that's happening, and we're going to be talking about it a lot during this month. We want you to come out with us and give thanks. Remember, you can donate FCB 1660410, FCB 1660410, or Republic Bank. If you can call any of the numbers, I will give you 2 numbers that you can call, or so you can look in the comments. And when you look in the comments, you are going to see the bank account numbers that you can call. So let me just give you Sharon 361-2609, 361-2609. Call now. You can make a pledge. Tell somebody about it. And we're collecting the old dollars.
Yes, we are.
Yes, not the $100, because Central Bank is not taking the old hundreds. But if you have a 50, a 20, 10, a 5, or 1, you don't want to go to the bank. You don't want to go and line up in Central Bank just to change $10, $5, $40, $50. We can do that for you. And that's another way that you can partner with us. So Sailing for the Cause is J Prince ready to come back on. Yes, we're going to bring back our boy J Prince on tonight to sing another song for us as we celebrate 20 and launch Sailing for the Cause.
All of my friend them, where they on the plantation. Also we hustling, we work hard for the paper. Cause we no want poor no more, and we not take failure. Hey, every ghetto youth must reach, every ghetto youth buy house and land pan beach. Every ghetto youth live them dream, coulda from squatter land and housing scheme. Put your trust in the Father, He will provide for ya. It's hard that me feel it, so me pray that we reach it. Me not born with no gold spoon in my mouth. Everything I own, me work hard for. But mine unscrupulous people try grudge me for me things, but at them me not answer. Me a pray for a better day. When me money card done, yeah. Me want take some friends and family for a holiday in a Italy. And so me say, ever fresh, ever clean, Satan, no matter come try that my sin. We are already almighty. So every ghetto youth must reach. Every ghetto youth buy house and land pan beach. Every ghetto youth while live them dream. Coulda from squatter land and housing scheme. Put your trust in the Father, He might provide for ya. It's hard that me feel it, so me pray that we reach it. Listen, money when me get must legal. All the clothes me put on must regal. Respect for all man and all gal. Now go left where me come from, none at all. Me want build some pavilion, renovate a few schools and feed couple million. Not a year, not a next one. I go meet me with an empty hand. Ever fresh, ever clean, Satan, no matter come try dirty my sin. We are already almighty. So every get to youth must reach. Every get to youth buy house and land pan beach. Every get to youth live them dream. Could have from squatter land and housing scheme. Put your trust in the Father. Him a provide for ya. It's hard and me feel it, so me pray that we. The shot of them, all of me friend them. Yeah, that one for the ITNAC. Hey, my sisters. Well, me say, oh, can separate us from the love of Jesus? No one. No one. Well, you could have come from Badmanville or Gunman Town. Pull up that one and bring it back from top again. With the shot of them, all of me friend them. Yeah, that one for the ITNAC. Hey, my sisters. Well, me say, oh, can separate us from the love of Jesus? No one. No one. Hey, you could have come from Badmanville or Gunman Town. Father God, he can turn it around. Could have make a beat like African drum. Him can turn it around. Could have come from Atgal Lane or Bad Girl City. Jesus will make your life pretty. Could have dash Chevrolet Auto to ride on. Him can turn it around. Some of them don't really wanna be bad, but all the pain in them heart I send them mad. Situation pressure, bust pipe like it now get better. Some of them want step away, but there is no getaway. But me say, God will make a way, cause of him got the city lock, where there is no way. Me say I him got the key for that. So let someone me tell her now, Jesus Christ him love her now. And if you believe, he'll turn a new leaf. You could have come from Badmanville or Gunman Town. Father God, he can turn it around. Could have make a beat like African drum. Him can turn it around. Could have come from Atgal Lane or Bad Girl City. Jesus will make your life pretty. Could have dash Chevrolet Auto to ride on. Him can turn it around. Me no say the thing rough. No say the thing rough. We now said the thing wrong. Hey, all your sickness, put them to Jesus, cause him alone can heal us. Him say we got to dip in the water, so point me the way to the Jordan River. Get a tour bus, take a maxi, take a plane or hire a taxi, take a Uber, make we dip in the water. Everybody just dip. On sailing for the cause, I only hope they're ready to come and dip in her. I only hope they're ready to come at them. All in sickness, put them to Jesus, cause him alone can heal us. Him say we got to dip in the water, so point me the way to the Jordan River. Get a tour bus, take a maxi, take a plane or hire a taxi, take a Uber, make we dip in the water. Everybody just dip. Hey, do the name and dip. Rock and come in and dip. Hey, get him the bongo. Skip to the beat and dip. Hey, get him the name and dip. Well, crazy praise and dip. Hey, everybody just dip. This is a normal dance, so it's not a wild out prance. Everybody push up your hand if you know that your problem gone. He made a smile from your frown, turn it up like messenger song. And when you find the Jordan River, listen, there is a song. Do the name man. Rock and come in and dip. Hey, get him the bongo. Skip to the beat and dip. Get him the name and dip. Hey, crazy praise and dip. Everybody just dip. Make we bust another at one pan them. Dance and worship in tandem. If you can't dance, push up your hand them. To the left, to the right and swang them. The beat a go on ya, you got to lead it, you can't make it lead ya. So we a keep it clean when we a worship, so them can't bash rip on social media. This is a normal dance, so it's not a wild up. Everybody push up your one if you know that your problem gone. He made a smile from your frown, turn it up like messenger song. And when you find the Jordan River, listen the words of me song. To the name man. Rock and come in. Get him the bongo. Skip to the beat and dip. Hey, get him the name and dip. Well, crazy praise and dip. So everybody just dip. The need for done ready, send for Franca, Calfiti, A or Anti and Data, E.G. in check and Linden and Pa, Joe Tam ready for war, so everybody just do the name, man. Rocker come in. Hey, get him the bongo. Skip to the beat and dip. Crazy praise and dip. Get him the name, man. Give me low. There was a man I know, had left white as snow. He went to the river to wash his spots away, and his name was Naaman. And he dip, one dip, and he dip, two dip, and he dippy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 came up clean.
I just want to chat with J Prince, J Prince has taken a journey in the last 2 months, 2-3 months, literally through the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't like to use the word ghetto because I have a kind of connotation. So in case you're just on, you're watching the 20th anniversary virtual launch of ITNAC and Sailing for the Cause, a month of celebration, celebrating the Lord's goodness. Ebenezer, hitherto has the Lord been our help. I'm Avenel Hector Joseph. Team leader just simply means I'm the person who have to lead the hard work. And we're chatting about our brother J Prince, one of the artists that will be on board with us on the Point Loma. But for the last 2-3 months, J Prince, you have found yourself. I know how you plan 2022. I know when Olia's night break on the 31st of December 2021. I don't know how you saw 2022.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you're in Carnage, all parts of Mova, all parts of Trinidad, Enterprise, Beatum, Carnival Sunday, up in Sinbabs.
Yeah.
Tell us about this journey and how you find yourself there. Because when I look at your songs, unlike a lot of other artists, your songs actually speaks to what we have been doing. So it's like if God write them songs for us.
Yeah.
I bet presumptuous.
Well, the reality is, before the pandemic started, with street ministry, that's always a passion of mine. I have something called the 3-point ministry, where schools, prisons, and street, we're looking to break the cycle of crime, the cycle of poverty, the cycle of poverty. The word can't come out my mouth, because I don't agree with it.
Yes.
But so right before the pandemic that happened, and the pandemic kind of shut down everything, and I was kind of like just trying to do what I could do, and it's like I lost myself. And then when we link up at the earlier this year, it reminded me of who I am. It reminded me of my purpose, and it's like I found back myself by in having the opportunity to do this. So that's why I would have so much music that sometimes music wouldn't even be playing on the radio, and people would be like, "You sing that song?" And they don't know if I sing that song, and I wouldn't even really sit on the radio really, because it's not for the radio. It's to reach out into the slums, is to reach out into the trenches, is to reach out to the voices that not being heard. It is to reach out to the fatherless and the motherless.
Definitely, you know? Definitely, because like when we were in 9th, sorry, and you there with us, and you singing these songs. I remember a time it was right after a guy got 17 shots.
Yes.
And you came there, and the song, one of the problems that I have with how we do church and how we do evangelism is that there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
It is not relevant, it's not related to the matter at hand. But when you were singing, or when you are singing those songs and different things you're talking about, and as you share your testimony, and just in those areas, I see the connect.
Yeah.
And I really want to thank you for the heart that you have for the lost. And that is the heart of ITNAC. That's how we started to go after the lost, So I think we're a good fit. And I really want to thank you for the heart that you put into the mission,
It's my pleasure, and I want to thank ITNAC for being ITNAC. I want to thank you for spearheading and leading the ship. And I want to thank your team. I look at your team and I'm like, wow, this is what we need, And you guys been doing it 20 plus years, and 20 more to come, and then 20 to add on to that, and then 20 to add on to that, and properties all over the world to come, because a lot of times as you say, the way we just do church, we sometimes have to understand that church is one aspect, and then there's the commission.
Yes.
And a lot of times we realize that we can't fulfill the commission in church. We have to go out of the church. And I want to commend ITNAC for doing that and even creating an avenue where I could come and render my ministry, you know?
Love Caravan. We love it all over the place,
yeah.
you know? As we celebrate 20 years, we begin today online and we will be in physical places. And the last Love Caravan, as part of the 20th anniversary celebration, will be in Tobago. So I hope we see you and your wife there.
For sure.
Good, we linking. Sure. Okay, so thanks again. And as we get ready to wrap up this live this evening, I just want to again thank the team. This whole launch was J Prince's idea. J Prince, he said, Avi, why you do XYZ thing. Stephen, Linnell, Tia, Brandon, they just jumped on. Sherman was supposed to be here, and as he said, we're going to do it other weekends throughout between now and at the end of May, up to when we get to Tobago actually, but promoting Sailing for the Cause, which is an integral part of our 20th anniversary celebration. So you can get your tickets at Living Legacy Pharmacy. That's King Street in Arima, behind Arima Boys Government School. If you're in the south, you can go to Better Value, Gulf View. We are also at the Divine Encounter Supermarket, the Kingdom Supermarket. They're in Dabadi, coming down Barataria or Barataria if you're foreign. Barataria, okay? There's Furniture House there, also Prince Street. And Chris J is at the ITNAC office. We're going to have some at our other property, 47 Bombay Street. Ebenezer, hitherto has the Lord been our strength. Link with us, email, follow the comment. Even if you come on after the live in some days to come, you see contact information. We let in Jesus hold the boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, mountain come and the groceries done, and the more you run, the paycheck down is more run. Tell me why this one feel like a marathon. Every time I problem look is another one. I look at there, look chop right there on the corner. I miss I know it a lot right, putting me under pressure. Lord, I feel like I didn't know. Sometime when it getting rough, right then I'll take a stop, hands up to the cross I go in. Let Jesus roll.
Yeah!
Bang, bang, bang. We sailing for the cause. Get your ticket now and partner with it now. Yeah. Get your ticket right now. Listen. Mountain come and the groceries done, and the more you run, the paycheck down is the more it run. Tell me why this one feel like a marathon. Every time I pass a problem, look is another one. I look at there, look trouble right there on the corner. I Mr. Know It all advice, putting me under pressure. Lord, I feel like I didn't know. Sometime when it getting rough, right then I'll take a stop, hands up to the cross I go in. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row it. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus. Debt collector, leave me alone. What kind of mail you send me? I don't want no more loan. I'm down upon my knees. Oh, Father, help me, please. Give me a breakthrough before you send me home, yeah. I look at there, look trouble right there on the corner. I Mr. Know It all advice, putting me under pressure. Lord, I feel like I had enough. Sometime when it getting rough, right then I'll take a stop, hands up to the cross I go in. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row it. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus, hey. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row it. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Listen. Let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus roll. Let go and let Jesus rock back in your cabin. Jesus is the captain. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And look at there, look at there, look at there, look, victory right there on the corner. No matter how them stress we life, them can't keep me under pressure. Lord, I feel like I didn't know. Sometime when it getting rough, right then I take a stop, hands up to the cross I go in. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row it. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus, hey, let Jesus row. Let Jesus row the boat. Let Jesus row. Let Jesus row the. He's the captain of the ship. He's so fantastic and bombastic. Balim bam bam balim bilam balim. Hey! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know. Sailing for the cause. And they come out in all the numbers. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. How does it thing? So, watch me good day. How does it? In the wake with a smile from my face, come me blessed with mercy and grace. Every issue, every case, every trial, every race, when me move in sync with my peace. And every problem get overcome, every victory already won.
Yeah, man, we gonna be dancing on board the Point Loma. Yep, we choose to dance. We'll be dancing so much to give God praise. Ebenezer hit it, they say I can't dance, that's all. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you on board. Brings that we provide transitional housing. We've done back to school. We did in 2020 alone, we did over 6,000 hampers, over 2,000 meals. We have the mobile kitchen, lots of things happening. We are also working simultaneously as we work on the City Outreach Center. We are simultaneously working on the Safe House. And if you live in Trinidad and even around the world, we see what's happening with the whole issue of domestic violence. We are catering for women at this stage, but we are not ignorant to the fact that there are men who are victims of domestic violence. So we can facilitate the men in our other properties. But this particular other property that we're working on, the Safe House. So if that's your heartbeat, certainly so into that. But we're sharing about the City Outreach Center. And as we're doing this in Trinidad, we're also building a transition house for our children in Haiti. So things are happening locally, regionally, and internationally through this very small organization with a global vision to make a difference one life at a time. Ebenezer, I just want to thank DJ Stephen, Brandon, my brain just went, Brandon Joseph, Brandon Lee Joseph, Linnell, Tia, and everyone who has come together. Asabi in the background, Christopher J. Joseph, and all of the ITNAC members online, Chiso and Nikita sharing information, linking us, who's answering phones, Odessa, and all the ones praying in the background. Remember, you can do an online deposit to FCB 1660. That's FCB in Trinidad, First Citizens Bank 1660-410 in the name of istherenotacause, and those online in the US, Canada, and from England, Cashapp, $ istherenotacause. Yes, there's a cause. Good night.
Harry and Judah, them want know where you get your smile from, want know where you get your joy from. Hold on there, want know where you get your dance from, want know where you get your dance from. Barbara, want know where you get your joy from, want know where you watch me good day. So every morning me wake with a smile on my face, 'cause me blessed with mercy and grace.